we're back. Today I wanted to share with you a little bit of a gem. Check me out, y'all. How does that look? Okay, this is called pyrite. It's a crystal stone, which has, if you can see, it has like the color gold, which represents the sun, which represents the Leo energy, that fire, the fire element, which has to do a lot with our confidence and our courage and our passions. And this is just a good stone to keep in hand, especially if you're trying to improve on like maybe your core beliefs, or your self-confidence, or maybe courage. This will help empower you. This gem is especially for like positive, bringing out the positive qualities, and you can't forget about the abundance. Like, it's gold. Gold is for all things gold, bling, luxury. So this is definitely good if you're trying to bring in that bag. Okay. Yeah, and also as well as deflecting and negative energy. So yeah, some affirmations you can repeat is: my confidence is rock solid. I focus my attentions and take positive actions to manifest my goal. I enjoy the many favorable opportunities presented to me. I am prosperous and experience abundance in all facets of my life. So yeah, pyrite stone. And I got this stone actually on it's a black business. They call it Infinite Treasures. I can put the link in the description box for those who are interested. It's handmade. They make ankhs, they make anklets, bracelets, anything you could think of, jewelry wise, in crystal forms, they do it. Yeah, so speaking of the sun, today is the sun day, which is, it's the sun energies day. So, and speaking of pyrite, speaking of bling, speaking of all that, you see the synchronicities. Oh God, it's really amazing today, all the time. And now we have our favorite, I'm gonna switch it up one day. Our tarot, like our favorite tarot deck. It's the one we're using right now, so we can build up on this energy, harness this energy. I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna do that again. Yeah, so you can harness this energy, get the energy in these cards. Yeah, get a feeling, get the vibe, get familiar with the cards is what I'm trying to say. Build a relationship with the cards is what I'm trying to say. Merge with the cards is what I'm trying to say. Make love to the cards is what I'm trying to say. What else am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say you just want to make sure that, at least me, before I'm moving on to the next deck and the next thing is that I harness and I understand what I'm doing as much as possible with this one before moving on. And there's still cards I haven't turned yet, so I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Where you at? Yeah. I'd be so like just like in awe, like, ooh, I never seen that card before. And I'd be looking at the colors, looking at the meaning, looking at, it's just new. So when I get that, it's just like a whole nother energy, which is pretty dope. So today's card is, I had this one before. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So which one of the three are you? It's Pentacles, so it has to deal with a lot of our values, our materials, our earth things, which is maybe going to work, our career, our material things, our things that we value that are material, things that that represent the earth elements, which is like our career, or our status and our work, and things that we give to others and give to ourselves, or our luxuries. And so yeah, and it's in 5. So I mean 6, 1 in the middle, 2 on the side. So it's saying it's in balance, because there's 3 on that side, 2 on that side, and 1 in the middle. But you're saying, like, okay, to balance out the situation in hand, what would you have to do? Because there's one person that's not receiving, and you're paying attention. I see one area you're paying attention to, and you're feeding into that area. But it can be from the perspective of maybe you're being the beggar. Maybe right now, you're asking, you're in the spirit of maybe receiving, then, versus either you can be the receiver, or you can be the one that's actually giving, or you can be the one that's actually asking. So which one are you? Are you the one that's balancing the scales and maybe doing both, maybe doing a little bit of both, giving and giving on both parties? But maybe you're not giving on this side because you already see this guy look like he got $1 in his pocket, like he already have, and then he's asking. So maybe that can be you. Maybe you already have and you're asking for something. You already have and you're asking, or you don't, you don't have. Maybe you're really in need, and maybe you're playing at the part as the receiving energy today. So you might be receiving some abundance, receiving some good news, and receiving something pertaining just to something that you needed to receive, or just some random abundance that's in there. Or maybe you're, like I said, you already have, and maybe you're asking in an area that you shouldn't have, and maybe you're getting a cold shoulder when you do that, or not. Maybe you're just shooting your shot and seeing what is out there available, right? Or you can be the one who is trying to balance out the scales. Maybe you'll be giving out today, being in the giving mode, or trying to balance out the scales. Just a little bit of giving here and a little bit of receiving over here. But then I see that this person is also in energy that is more superior than these two. These guys look like they're really, like, in a down, state, homeless, and not homeless, but in a state of need, right? And this guy looked like he is holding some power. Look, he's holding the scales. He's holding the power to balance out maybe the situation. So maybe a situation where you have to be, or rise and be the bigger person to really balance out the scales. So yeah, so please take that into consideration. Whatever resonates, please let me know. Yeah, I didn't do the book definition today. I was really feeling this card. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that so we can always, keep the same momentum of what we're doing. But I like my message. But let's just see. Let's see what else we can maybe resonate with when I read it. Maybe one of you guys can receive this message a little bit better than so the book reads, today's agenda contains a new way of realizing your old wishes and satisfying those of others. Yes, there is indeed something hollow about the win-win situation. It also says we're giving back and taking a form of genuinely harmonious balance. We create a little piece of heaven on earth. it also says, stands for one's own weaknesses, and one of them receives, the other nothing. These two beggars, too, are important, part of the personal and an expression of valuable experiences. The scales of the image for weighing up the pros and the cons, which represents, are sensible and should be granted, which are, I don't know that word, and should be refused. Consider carefully what needs are important to you. Interesting. Very interesting, because I'm thinking about my day and some of the things that I have planned, and it has a lot to do with just playing the balancing part. You'll have to hear the story tomorrow when you guys come back. But yeah, it's very interesting how I'm reading some of this, and it's like playing out in my head already, on how it's like I'm seeing the card, and then I'm seeing already in my day how this was already a big factor, and me giving was already a big factor. So that's just amazing. Once again, Spirit is just be revealing the truth. It just reveals the truth. It doesn't give you what you want to hear. It gives you what you have to hear. So please let me know what resonates with you guys. I'll see you again mañana.